So it ends Chelsea 4, Wrexham 2, but that does not paint the full picture here. Chelsea trailed twice to Wrexham. And let's just jump straight into it with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Joao Pedro off the bench today. He was filling in the 10 there, something that we saw Enzo Maresca try to do with him when he was seemingly forced to at the start of the season, but he kind of struggled in the 10. But I actually thought he did really good against Wrexham. He did continue his goal-scoring form with a goal right at the end. It was really good to see Marc Cucurella back out there. I know Hato did start the game, but Cucurella did come on. Hopefully we can see him get more minutes against PSG because we are at our best when Marc Cucurella is playing. And it was a bipolar performance again by Alejandro Garnacho, in my opinion, but he did obviously force the own goal for the first goal that was our equalizer, and then he did technically grab the winner there off a beautiful Dario cross. Which, speaking of Dario, he got some minutes in him, so we actually got to see him play for Chelsea in a competitive match. He's been injured practically all season, so it was nice to see. Wasn't the most stamped, marking your authority on the team performance, but again, it was a brilliant cross that he did give to Garnacho. But now we get into the ugly. Tosin Adarabioyo and Benoit Badiashile. The defending on that first goal was absolutely rancid. If you ever needed a reminder that Tosin Adarabioyo is not fit to start at any level for Chelsea, it was today. I don't know why he stayed on the pitch for the entire game. I don't know how he was substituted. He wasn't substituted and Sarr was, but this guy right here was absolutely rancid. And on another day, he could have genuinely got Chelsea eliminated from the FA Cup. And then we go into this man, Pedro Neto. The performance today absolutely stunk of poop. This was the worst performance I've seen by Pedro Neto in a long time. And he seemingly sets that record for himself every time he's been playing for Chelsea recently. He hit the crossbar. He almost scored a goal. But other than that, horrible decision-making, horrible dribbling, horrible passing. Everything this guy touched was rancid. Now, I mean, look, we should be happy. We won 4-2. We scored 4 goals. We're through to the next round. But this game exposed the most glaring problem in this Chelsea squad since the start of the season, and that is the arrogance and ignorance we have when we go up against lesser oppositions. I don't know where this is stemmed from. Half these guys that were on the pitch today aren't even guaranteed starters to have this feeling of arrogance to them when they're coming up against guys like this. You should be absolutely fighting to try and say, hey, I should be starting week in, week out. But these guys just take it as if the result is going to be a given, and we end up in situations like this, saved by VAR twice. But the good news is that, like I said, half these guys aren't starters. I actually think the only one of 2 players who will start against PSG is either going to be Garnacho or Pedro Neto. On the basis of this game, I would hope it's Garnacho, but overall, you might say you'd want it to be Neto. But we'll have to worry about that game when we do get to it. What did you guys make of this game? Get in the comments down below, and don't forget to follow for more.